So I have my Russian glass in a hand with some ice, some Fanta. You know, Fanta was invented in Germany, by the way. During, I think, World War II, they made it out of apple scraps. It was the same guy who was importing Coca-Cola from the States. And during the Second World War, like Coca-Cola imports were forbidden because, like America is not in LA. So he created Fanta from apple scraps. And I have Fanta here with some mango pieces. Can you see them? Maybe. And today I want to talk to you about something really interesting. It is about being honest with yourself and others. And some of you are very honest, like even borderline rude, like bro, chill. But others, like me, you struggle. You struggle to realize what you want in the moment, you know, like struggle to being true to yourself, and also struggle like communicating it in the outside world. Let me give you an example. I feel like this used to happen to me more and more before. I guess now it's like when you mature, like some things naturally change, like you become more honest, you become more confident, but you also want to, I guess, speed up this process, or at least like, you know, make less mistakes. So this is why I'm making this video. So I have a girl upstairs, right? And she like wanted to like cuddle, or she wanted to have sex, and I wanted to do some work. You know, I wanted to record some video for you guys. I have like a newsletter to write, like maybe some other videos to post and edit. And I was like, at that moment, and it doesn't matter if like how horny or not horny you are, like I just wanted to do this work. And I feel like as a man, it's really normal. Like you have no joy from being in bed with a girl all day and all night, right? You enjoy being productive, especially as a young man. You enjoy like building something for your future family. Like you just enjoy doing stuff, right? Even though I worked today, right, like at my job, afterwards I still enjoy doing more stuff. Of course I want to chill sometimes, and I want to go on a nice date and have sex, and I don't know what, like watch like Sopranos. How you doing? I'm Tony Soprano. And drink some Fanta. By the way, I cannot taste the mango at all. Really sad. Just a normal Fanta. But you also want to work. You also want to work. And it's still, so I mean, how does it tie back to being honest, right? And at a moment, right, she's kissing me, she's really horny, right? And I was like, I don't feel like doing it, right? And at that moment, first of all, you need to like feel it, right? You need to, if you like get a feeling at any random point in the day, like you need to explore it, right? I mean, not necessarily need to explore every negative feeling, right? Maybe it's like your mind going crazy for no reason. But still, if you feel like, hey, this is happening, like is it true? Like I feel like, hey, I need to go work, right? And I was like, yeah, I didn't do much today. I feel like now if you're just gonna have sex and eat, like I'm gonna go to bed, possibly tired, possibly without and having anything done. So like, okay, I realize, like I'm being honest with myself. Yes, this is my feeling. Like I want to get some work, and then you have to go and tell it to this girl, and it says like, hey, sorry, like blah blah blah. I feel like I need to get it done. I mean, like for men, it's really often difficult to communicate why you feel and how you feel. Like you just want to go and do shit, but I feel like explaining, especially to your partner, is really important, right? Because women, they like, if you're not going to explain it to her, she's gonna go crazy. And even if you're gonna explain to her, she still might go crazy and be like, oh my god, does he not love me anymore? I never did, baby. Anyways, really nice microphone. So I guess being honest with yourself and others is a broad topic, right, that you can apply to life as a whole, the big chunks of life. But the examples I gave today is really like this day-to-day things, right? Like sometimes when you get a feeling, dive into it, really think, is it how I feel? If yes, maybe I should tell it. I should tell it to my manager. I should tell it to my dad. You know, sometimes it happens to me that my dad calls me, right? And he talks to me in a way that I don't like. And it's difficult, but I gotta be like, hey dad, I didn't like that. I'm sorry. Like it doesn't make me feel good. And he'll understand, hopefully. But it's really, I mean, ultimately, you're the most important person in your life, right? And if you have kids, or if you have found your love of your life, you'll be like, no, she's the most important person, or my kids are. And that's possible, but your kids only want and love, I mean, they'll love you anyways, but they only want you once you're also fine. It's like on an airplane, you know? When the gas masks fall out, you help yourself first, then you help the kids. I just saw someone walking through the door and it freaked me out. Anyways, so yeah, feel yourself, acknowledge this feeling, you know, have the guts on on it, and have the guts to tell it. Because honestly, since I started, like I feel like for the long time in my life of just trying to like avoid conflicts and please people. But from the moment I started being honest with myself and others, in my personal life, in my relationships, with my friends, with my work, I started getting greater and greater success. I'll tell you, quite frankly, never after being honest if I say like, hey, what you did hurt me, or like, hey, the work project that you give me, I don't like it, I want to have a different one. Never it ended badly, always ended better, and it made me feel better, and also like if you stand up for yourself, and it's just like you just feel so badass. Yeah, I don't know. And honestly, ladies, this is a question for me to you. I feel like, the society is still not equal for sure, and I feel like you have to stand up for yourself way more at work or at home. And I want to ask you, like, if you stand up for yourself at work, do you feel like a badass, ladies? You probably do. Even us, man, we feel like badasses. So yeah, my friends, see some nice cars in the background, a nice BMW. I'm probably going to edit this video now, then I'm going to upload it on YouTube. I do love talking to you. Almost more than anything in this world just makes me feel so good. And yeah, making videos is life. I feel like I'm going to be hundreds of years old and I'm going to be making videos in one way or another. OnlyFans at 100 years old. Little dancing. Insert some track. Maybe make videos of it. Maybe like TikTok shorts from dancing with some music. Okay, bye, guys. Love you.